Oh, dear friends, there are two emails from two of our donors that I feel led by the Spirit to share with you this morning. As you are aware, Rise Up Society is a small organization based in Kenya, working in rural areas and trying to help people on a daily basis. And we have worked so hard for the last 12 years, daily, doing all we can to help people who have jiggers and other things that really are neglected, that often led to a lot of suffering and even death. And by the grace of God, on the 16th of December this year, we will be celebrating our 12th anniversary. All of this work has been done through the faithful support of our friends and partners scattered across the globe. Individual people, ordinary, everyday people who sacrifice to get us going. I celebrate, I decorate them, and I pray for them daily. And God has been faithful because they are blessed. And this morning I feel led to share about two women who are donors. And one of them is Mary Chick. Mary is very dear to me because she is 91, turning 92. And she has given all her life. She moves me because at that age, a lot of us would have been beaten down by life. And we'll only be waiting for that glorious day when we will step into eternity. She chooses to still study the gap and to bless the children of a woman who is a prostitute, who has 6 children from different men, and she doesn't know the father to any of those children. Besides her many challenges, one of them being cancer, Mary Chick has been supporting this family. And here she says, "Dear Jim, I have sent my donation via Rise Up and signed up for automatic monthly donations. So hopefully I won't be late anymore. As you know, Christmas is fast approaching, and I try to send a little extra for the kids." She's talking about the kids for that prostitute. "This year, I'm a little late starting my project to raise money for them." She's actually been doing that. However, I have started making pot holders. And one friend has already given me an order of $20. And she is the only one I've told about it. So hopefully I'll make somewhere between $75 and $100. It would be so helpful if I could show a picture of them, especially Dennis, as they like to see the children I talk about. If you could send a picture, that would be wonderful. You're so busy, I hesitate to ask. Okay, I recently saw another video featuring Doris digging jiggers and someone talking about the jigger menace. They told of the methods of treating victims of the jigger, saying that surgical extraction was the sure way and concreting the house was the best way of preventing other infestations. Also stating that the World Health Organization should get involved. I pray more people will learn of this awful parasite and become more involved is helping. Love and prayers for you, my Kenyan brothers and sisters, Mary. And it moves me to tears, guys, when I see people just jumping over tables and overcoming their limitations to bless others. There's nothing else I can think about but that this is purely the pure love of Christ. And it's truly, truly divine. Thank you so much, Mary. Okay, and the second woman that I want to share about is Camara. Camara Sharp is in Hawaii. And she doesn't have much, but she is so moved by the plight of those who suffer. And she says, "Jim, I always buy myself something for my birthday, which is on November 8th. There is no way I can do that this year. I have to ask you to use the money for Helen and her son. Could we get her and her son more clothing? And could we possibly have the house cleaned and possibly new bedding? I'm so moved. I just want to come to Kenya and give her son a hug and a kiss, Helen on her hand, and just sit with her and comfort her. Please use the money in the best way possible. God, please bless the hands of those who can help. Can you please get me updated? If possible, I'm going to find more money to send, even if I have to sell something I own. Thank you. Love to my Rice family, Camara. And the people like this who keep me going daily. When I get so tired, and sometimes I am selfish, and I'm a human being and I'm a silly one. So I get down and become silly and stupid. And I remember people like Camara, foregoing her own birthday gifts to bless a woman who is having such a wound and who lost her husband. And when his son sees me arrive, he just begins to cry. And I know why he cries. He cries because when he sees us, he feels love. Maybe nobody has loved him like we have tried to do in the short time we have met him. So he cries a lot, and I've encouraged him. And the father was buried 2 days ago, and they have to do the traditional rituals where she's not supposed to get out of her home until next week. So the moment she's good, I'm taking her to hospital, to Eldoret, to a nice place where she'll be taken care of, diagnosis and treatment and all that. And Camara, people like this woman, they give me the reason to believe in this cause. They make me know that indeed God called me, because I need that conviction daily. Especially when it gets too hard and confusing. I need to get an assurance that the Lord is still on board. And there's no way I can know that except through people who come on board, like this woman from Hawaii and this woman from the USA who is at 92 and yet just on top of things. Despising all her troubles, she is just on top of things. And I pray that God will help me to remain faithful, to be steadfast, to be resilient, to just keep on keeping on this journey. And this is my prayer to all our donors. And for those who are still standing on the fence, please come on board. Let us touch lives. I have been accused recently by somebody who was reading negative things about me, and she was asking me questions, and I just say, know what, we're beyond that. We are beyond that. And the people who are asking these questions died, and I believe the Lord killed them because they were asking questions without doing anything to help anyone. And there is no way the Lord was going to destroy Rise Up Society because of their filth and their negative energies. And I think he dealt with them. You can call him a karma. And you can say karma is a beach. And I'm here, guys, and I'm leading this team. And we are hands-on. And we made our mind. And we don't play games. And we're not here to get rich or famous. We are here to simply serve. And as you join as a donor, you join people who serve, people who are seeking to love, and you join the brigade that I've been calling Friends of the Poor. Together we will touch lives. And when we get home, I know we will meet records of things we did for them. And alongside those records, there's a reward, there is a crown of righteousness that glitters. So let us love, knowing that nothing goes unnoticed. That's what I wanted to share this morning. In the name of the Lord.